We're not talking about implanted devices of the future. I'm talking about wearable devices that are like Fitbits for your brain. But already, using consumer wearable devices, these are headbands, hats that have sensors that can pick up your brainwave activity, earbuds, headphones, tiny tattoos that you can wear behind your ear. We can pick up emotional states like, are you happy or sad or angry? We can pick up and decode faces that you're seeing in your mind. Simple shapes, numbers, your PIN number to your bank account.
It would be an enormous and staggering error for the United States to decide that it was its policy to try to suppress Chinese economic growth in the name of our national security. An enormous and staggering error to decide that.
You need to know who's been vaccinated and who hasn't been, for reasons to do with the healthcare more generally, but certainly for a pandemic or for vaccines, you've got to have a proper digital infrastructure.
Normalizing LGBTQ folks, including us in all stories. So that's the other piece that I think is really important. And we've worked really closely with Hollywood on this. What you mentioned about getting ahead of it instead of coming behind it.
And I'm really delighted to see this room full, because it means that, you know, COVID fatigue has not fully set in, and that people are still interested and eager and committed to appreciating that this pandemic is not over. Far from it, actually. We have to avoid prematurely talking about this pandemic being over. Yes, this pandemic is far from over.
And I think the sophistication of the private sector is improving, and particularly important, the level of collaboration between the private sector and the government, especially the FBI, has, I think, made significant strides.
Do you think if this war in Ukraine lasts 3, 4 years, 5 years, Europe has the staying power to see it through, to continue?
I think the only message that we need to send, that we will support Ukraine as long as needed. 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. We will support Ukraine as long as needed.
Like a flower or a tree,